This video tutorial will demonstrate how to run a really cool weeding report that you can use to create lists of books to be pulled from your shelves and to help you with keeping your collection current and attractive. I'm going to use Sequoia Middle School database, and we're going to go into Reports, Library, scrolling down under Statistics to the report that's labeled Title Copy Data. In these two boxes, we are going to insert a range of numbers, and I am going to go 400 to 499. Do not include the associated patron data. It'll give you the names or dates of every time materials were circulated, which is not what we're looking for. So I'm going to click Extract. And I've already run this report, so I'm going to click on XML file, and you'll see that it downloads it here. Now, my computer, when I click on an XML file, it won't open directly with Excel and it won't give me the option. So I've already opened Excel, and I'm going to navigate by using File Open, and I'm going to browse to find what we just downloaded. And I want it to open it as an XML table, so it'll have those categories at the top. And here is our spreadsheet. So I'm going to start by just at the very left going through what columns we need. We do not need the date that the report was generated. You can include that in the title if you choose. So I'm going to click at the top to highlight it and click delete. I like for my copies to be centered. And then we're going to just make the title, make the title column a little smaller. Maybe not that small. We can make the author column a lot smaller. I'm not sure why I'm not grabbing these right today. We do not need the LCCN, or ISBN numbers. Delete. You can do a quick search for material type to see. So we have ebooks and electronic books, and I'm going to look at the electronic books first. All right, I do not want to get rid of any of these, although you can weed electronic books, ebooks, but for right now I'm just going to delete those and then select all. So I can delete this column now that I have gotten rid of the formats that I do not want. We do want to keep the publication year, so I will make that centered. Let's look and see what our different statuses are. They're all available, so we do not need that column. Then we have the date that the book was last accounted for, which I don't use excuse me, very much, because all the books are available. None of them are considered lost. So we will delete that. We do want to keep the date the book was acquired. The purchase price does not matter. What circulation type it has doesn't really matter to me either, because if it's old and hasn't been circulated, it needs to go. I'll click so we can delete that column. And then I do want to know the number of circulations. So we have total circulations this year, which I don't look at quite as much. And then I don't look at the circulations for last year. You can choose to leave them if you want, but I get rid of those, and then I get rid of everything else because none of that is going to inform decisions for weeding. So this is what we are left with. In the first column we have the copy barcode, the call number, the title, the author. publication year is very important, date acquired year is very important, and the total circulations is very important. Now, the reason I love this report so much is it's very easy to look for the low-hanging fruit by using the filters that are part of the X, what kind is it? XLM, whatever this type of spreadsheet is. So I'm going to click on total circulations. I'm going to deselect all. Anything that has 0 circulations since it's been acquired or 1 circulation since it has been acquired is all I want to look at. So that's going to limit what is showing. Then I'm going to go to date acquired to the default, and I'm going to make sure that I'm not looking at items that were recently added to the collection. In fact, for this, I'm going to go back to 2015 and click OK. So I want this to be in the order of call numbers, so I'm going to go over here and make sure it's sorted A to Z. So this should be in shelf order. Now I can share this with someone who can go through with this printout and pull these titles in order based on the call number, and we see that the very first one from 1961 was acquired in 2000, has only had 1 circulation. Without too much review, that one is going to be processed for discard. Hopefully this will make it easier for you. Of course, you can print one and then go back and do other things to work within this same report, or you can move on to another range of call numbers. So I hope this helps.